welcome to another video. So in this video, we got a special guest on. I don't know if you want to introduce yourself first.
Mm, Okay, I was just checking if we are already live or not, just
We
in
are live,
case.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm Punyapal Shah, Laravel artisan, uh, open source contributor. I am also consultant. I do uh, give a talk at multiple organizations. I am tall stack guy, and yeah, that is it.
All right. So before we head into infinite scrolling in Livewire 4, do you want to just quickly tell me what is your favorite tech stack and why? In terms
Oh,
of like front end and back end, what do you go and use? Um I imagine you use Laravel, but what sort of tools do you like to use and so on?
yeah. So basically, my favorite stack is the tall stack, right? Yeah, I also like to work with other stack, but this is the stack which I work the most because I love how Livewire makes I mean, PHP developers' life easy. You don't need to write much JavaScript, right? Yeah, I write some Alpine JS, but yeah, this is the, I mean, you write less JavaScript while you are working with the Livewire. So I like the tall stack.
All right then. Well, shall we head into the code and take a look at the true infinite scrolling?
Yeah. Okay, so let me share my screen.
Yeah.
I will be sharing my entire screen. Okay. So, uh, just okay. So this is a basic thing which you may already doing, maybe, right? Let me zoom it a bit.
Yeah.
So we are just having a simple page in it, or you may also go with the page in it. That doesn't matter much. But yeah. So what we are doing is we have defined per page. Okay. By the way, this is Livewire 3, and the offset is 0, right?
Yeah.
And on load bar we are doing uh, offset plus is equal to per page, right?
Mm.
And what we can do, see here is, let me just load more. It is just loading more and more stuff, right?
Yeah.
And what we can see here is it is loading all the users every time when we scroll through the load more, right? So
Yeah.
it is not actually a true what we can say, the infinite scrolling, because we are re-rendering all the users when we do it. Okay, by the way, there was the load more button, right? But you
Mm.
can get rid of that with the simple hack which is from alpine.js, right? Because livewire 3 uses alpine.js behind the scenes. You can just use x intersect, right?
All
And
right.
do a wire load mode directly, right? And now if you just wait a moment, why we have links over here? I just hmm. I think when we uh okay, we have some problem.
So,
Let's see. Yeah.
what about inspect element? Is there anything in the browser? Is it because that will determine if it's a JavaScript error most likely or if it's a Livewire issue.
Oh, there are no problems with the JavaScript yet.
Yeah. So it's not the JavaScript most likely then.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um,
But what actually happening here is
is
what
it
we're
a
doing
simple
is
paginate or no?
simple paginate, the offset. We are doing offset plus or equal to
If you have some,
page. Oh, wait. The problem is
oh
solved.
yeah, yeah, that's
Okay,
of
so now
course
we can
makes
see.
sense.
So offset shouldn't be 0, right? Okay, so this is something we should do, right? To get infinite scrolling. Let's go with another way, right? Which uh, which may looks better maybe. So public. and we will say collection. Okay, collection. Can we find collection? Yeah, here, and we will say the users, and maybe
Yeah.
on mount, uh, we will store basically, or we can also do uh, one thing that we can just say load more
Yeah.
simply, and let's make it zero maybe. I don't know. So yeah, and now what it will do is it will merge old user with the new users, right?
Yeah.
And okay, and now we will not have these. Uh, need to do such thing, and now we will not have this hey has more thing,
Yeah.
right? So what we can do is, let's say PHP uh, for just co-location, because we don't need count is equal to dollar users, and let's say count. Okay, and what we can say is, uh, so when we need to load more users, right? One thing can be uh, count is count modulo. Hopefully that will gonna work. Modulo 10 is 0,
Mm.
or uh, count probably uh, again modulo 10 is less than 10, right?
Yeah.
And here 10 not will be actually uh, it will be per page,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So we're just using
Oh,
per
what
page
happened?
here. Yeah. So
Yeah,
percentage of per page is equal to zero
right.
or uh, yeah,
So hopefully that
makes
gonna
sense.
work. Let's see.
You
Mm,
may need to
yeah.
users may not be accessed before initialization. So
Oh, okay. So
uh
okay, let's just do simple thing. Let's just not call that, and just do this, right? So I think
yeah.
now again it is working, right?
Mm,
And from the code, it look like we are not getting all the users from the database every scroll,
mm,
right? But there is one catch, which is uh, let me just reload it and try to explain. So okay, yeah. So what actually happens is, when we to scroll, right, it
mm.
will try to I mean uh, uh, reload all the users which is stored into the collection. You know
Okay.
what I
Yeah.
mean? So again, what happens is, you are taking uh, users from the from this query as well, and
Mm,
other than that, Livewire also will try to reload all the users from the database on re-render, right? So now it
yeah.
is not even uh, good, right? I think something is fishy. I don't know. Sorry for yeah,
So yeah, it makes sense.
yeah,
Every time we get to the end of the page, it calls load
yeah.
more, and then it basically adds in additional users using the merge
Correct,
function in the
correct.
collection
Yeah.
method, and
Other,
then
yeah,
it
yeah.
basically just
Other way to
expands the page
yes,
by loading that, communicating that between the front end
yeah,
and the back end. And the Alpine
yeah.
JS basically uses intersect to
Hmm.
go ahead and intercept if we are at that part of the page, and then it would then
Yeah,
call the function on the back end.
yeah. So, but still, what actually happen here is Laravel try not Laravel. Livewire tries to load all the users from the collection, right? Every time when
Mm,
we uh, do this. Again, maybe we can try to make it array. I don't know. So what we need to do is we may need to do all, I guess.
yeah.
Then array merge, right? And again, one more thing is there is this count will not
Recount.
gonna work now, right?
No.
So what we need to do is whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
That
the
makes sense.
problem is changed, right? Because Livewire now know that array has all the users, right? So it is trying to load them single, I mean one by one. So that is
Yeah.
not also a good solution. And yeah, at place of doing all, maybe we can do two array, which is uh, which is totally going to make convert. Uh,
Mm,
yeah, but now you cannot access them like a property, right? So you need to convert everything into the, and now you need to also format this by converting into the carbon, right? So that is not the good
mm.
way at the end, right? And
No.
even if you
Seems a bit
done
messy.
that, yeah, and even if you did this, right, your memory usage will increase, right? Because you're gonna store
Mm,
everything into the public property, right?
yeah.
So that is not the good way, right? Okay, there is one more way. Let's try that, which is uh let me try to implement here, right? Let's remove these users. Offset and everything will be the same. We don't need now. Let's just do control Z maybe simply. Yeah. Okay. Simple paginate is required, not like that. Yeah. Let's keep it like this, right?
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, let 12, and I think the 12, right?
Mm,
Yeah. What happens? Something is fishy. I'm not able to. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Now numblock was. Okay. So now we don't need load more, right? Simply.
yeah.
And what we're gonna do is we now have this thing, right? And on intersect, okay, we also gonna remove this, right? But we actually
Yeah.
need this. So what we will do here is we'll just make it count, right? Because
Yeah.
we're gonna actually have, right? This is still Livewire 3, right? I want to show
Mm,
you that how uh, Livewire users, right? And we will say lazy. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah. So
And yeah, and what we will do is we will say uh, maybe dollar offset will be uh, dollar offset plus
mm,
dollar per page. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So and it started working, right? But the problem,
Mm,
there are some few problems we can see, which is this, maybe this, right?
yeah.
This is
Keeps
repeating,
rendering.
but users are, yeah. But for that, maybe you can make if else here, maybe like if offset is equal to 0, then and then show it, right? Or you can show
Yeah.
it to the parent uh, component, right? To
Mm.
just make it sure like
I
it is not
mean,
repeating. Yeah,
I think I think with Livewire 4, I know this is free, but if you were doing Livewire 4, I would probably, because it's got the slot functionality, I would
yeah,
probably in this case completely leave out anything text based that's not related to the users and just have that in a parent component
slot.
instead.
Yeah,
But for this example, it
live
makes
yeah,
sense, and it's a good way to
yeah,
do it if you do need to show. with offset equals zero, that equals per page.
Correct.
Then if you want to avoid it, then you can use that.
Yeah.
But it
And
was
maybe we can
still,
just yeah,
it was, the thing is, performance wise, it will still go to this condition every time it re-renders and check if it's true or false. Whereas if you had a
yeah,
parent component, it wouldn't do that. So from performance reasons, it would be more ideal to do it in a parent component, so it
correct.
doesn't continuously check it.
Yeah, yeah. So again, we don't need a, I think, simple paginate over here. We need to do offset and limit for here, right? And offset will be always offset, and we need to start with the zero, right? Here. And yeah, we, why? I think GPT doesn't know, and we need to make it zero here. So basically, now
Yeah,
we have same functionality, right?
yeah,
Correct. But we have one more problem over here. Now
mm,
let me also show the queries, right? So it is
mm,
taking, okay, okay, yeah. So we have already two. So this was the first one where it took 0 to 12, right? Right.
yeah,
Then it took I mean 12 to 12. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. So 12 from offset 12. Yeah. So that is
yeah,
actually correct. Then 12 from 48 offset, then 12 from, so okay, yeah. So this is how it is working, right? And we actually need to stop somewhere. And the problem is, maybe here we haven't added a proper, or we can say the good uh, condition,
yeah.
right? So what would be the good condition over here? I actually done this uh, previously, so I don't even remember now. But yeah, let me check somewhere if possible. So we have this list users here. This is not a thing. I'm sorry that I'm doing this, but I think I need to do this. I really don't remember what should we. Let's think. Let's think.
Yeah.
Uh, so what should be the count? What should be the condition that we don't want to load more users now, right?
Mm,
So basically, uh, when we are at the end, right, there are no users left. So
mm.
in such case, uh,
So when we're at the end, we don't continuously load or try to load.
yeah, yeah.
So we would need to get the number of users registered. Uh,
Okay, no. I got the
no wait.
problem. Sorry, I got the solution.
Yeah.
This condition was correct from our previous scenario, right?
Mm,
Because we was actually doing thing where hmm, where uh, so one things will be this. Uh, okay, let me show you. Let me just tell you one thing simply. Yeah, and uh, not greater than equal to. Oh, wait a moment. So per page will be greater than equal to, then we need to stop actually. Okay. So if the count is less than per page, we need to stop. So count shouldn't be greater than as well. Okay.
mm,
So if per page is not, see, not less than, so counts, if count is not less than per page, right? You know,
yeah.
or the count is equal to per page, right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Hmm.
That seems
Or maybe
like it.
simply, if count is equal to per page, then we need to do load more, right?
Yeah.
Because we always have a 10 users in this, you
Mm.
know, if there are more users left.
No, yeah, that makes sense. I think that could work.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
So it should stop. And yeah, it is stopping after 48. But
Oh yeah,
now
that's
again,
great then.
the one problem is there, right? Maybe. I don't know. Those are 48, right? And
Mm.
let's see how many users we have indeed into the database,
Mm.
App, no, app, yeah, users and count. Why we are doing here? I don't know. Okay, we are in the welcome. Oh, sorry. That was totally
Oh yeah.
different. So let's say let's do it dd here. User and count. Oh my god. Okay. So we have 51 users, and the thing is stopping on uh 48, you know.
Yeah.
Again wrong. So there is some condition needed. But you know what I mean? What I actually wanted to say is you can actually call the component itself, right?
Mm.
By making it lazy. So it will only be will be loaded when you scroll by default.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it will also gonna work. You just need to make sure this condition is true. And right now I'm not able to think of that condition currently. So let me think it again, or we may continue. I don't know. So we should stop it when we shouldn't stop it when count is equal to per page. Count will
Yeah.
be 18 always, right? As it will be the per page. So
Mm.
yeah, this makes sense actually.
Yeah, I think so.
So
It seems
why?
quite good. Seems
Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, so this is what we were doing, right?
yeah.
Okay. So this was the one of the solution, but the problem is, let me try to inspect and show you the problem, right?
Mm.
Okay, these are just 10 users, right? And now we also have one more component, and you have one more component, one more component. So those are
Yeah.
nested divs, right? So that is a problem because it is not semantic HTML thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's
So this
not
is also the
very
problem.
performant.
Yeah, yeah. Could be performant, but I mean, the this is I mean uh, nested. So what if we
Mm.
had? Uh, Let me try to just explain you that not here actually. Let's say here class border one, right?
Mm.
And let me
Yeah, it
just
renders the component multiple times, doesn't it?
yeah. So see,
Mm.
the border
Whereas
is
it.
getting darker, you
Mm.
know, with and we may also have borders like this.
Mm.
So this is not the good idea, right?
Mm. Now we should
And maybe
really
this is the
try to avoid
yeah,
that.
yeah. But this is actually performant at the database level, or we can say the backend level. But it is
Mm.
not good at front end level somehow, right? And most of the people stop thinking at this place, right? you know
Mm. Yeah.
so I have also looked for one more solution, and which is something which I have created. and maybe I don't even remember now which should be the live via lazy loading or something like that. Or maybe let me just go to the hard and open the site. Uh,
Mm.
and we also need to actually do it with the live v4 as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will quickly show you like how we can do that. Okay, and let me open the terminal maybe. Yeah, so here is the terminal, and what I will do is just maybe npm run dev if it is missing. So if that will gonna work, or I will just ask Cloud Code to add some UI if it is not
Mm.
working yet. Hmm, okay, yeah, something happened, right? And it is also lazy loading, right?
Yeah.
And if I do inspect, it is not nested components as well,
Mm.
right?
And this is in V4, isn't it?
No, it's still
It's
v3.
still V. It's still Wi-Fi. Yeah.
So I was able to do it in a v3 and thinking out of the box.
Mm.
So what we are doing here is, hmm, so this is the normal user component which you can see, right? We don't have any load more function over here. If you go to the
Mm.
users,
Yeah.
I mean blade file, you cannot even see any load more thing over here or the component thing over here, right?
Mm.
So how it will be actually working,
Yeah.
see, we
So.
have this list users, right?
Mm.
We don't have any lazy loading over here. Still, it is
Mm.
working, you know,
Yeah.
and it is not even okay. Let, let me just reload it and show that. Okay, it is doing one more Ajax call somehow, but why I don't know. But yeah, I want to show that it is only taking 18 to 36, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have such, uh, I mean, nested things as well, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't look nested, right?
Mm.
So how we did it? So it was something I have tweaked. I haven't tweaked much, but I have created two things, right?
Yeah.
One is it is there, right? You already see the list user component. I have
Mm.
created one component which we call lazy loader, right?
Yeah.
And this can be used anywhere. To be honest,
Okay.
yeah, you can just copy this code and put it into your project. I haven't created live package somehow, but yeah. So what we have it in this? So we have limit and offset, right? Again,
Yeah.
then we have is loading, which is something I will tell you, and we have one function which is load component, right?
Yeah.
Or 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 we can say load more, maybe, if you want, right?
Mm.
But yeah, load component. Then loading component is also one uh, something, maybe the function which is we may call it, right? Okay, so this here, while loading, we are just doing loading false and offset, right?
Yeah.
Increasing the offset. And what we do here is we also have a component name string, right? So whatever component you want to make lazy load, you just pass that component name into the component name
Yeah.
simply. And
Yeah.
now what we can do here is on intersect, right? Whenever this
Mm.
component came into the UI, we just call load component function, right?
Yeah.
And we have is loading, right? When it is loading, this will be hidden, not will be showing or the loaded, right? And yeah, we also have a hidden class, so it will not gonna affect the UI.
All
Also
right.
after that, what we do is while loading, we are just showing those animation spinner, so
Mm.
that is optional. And we also have load component loaded uh, event handler, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something, and okay, so when we have intersect, we just call the load component, right? And what it will do is it will make is loading true, right?
Yeah.
And then it will dispatch load component loaded event, right? Or maybe we
Yeah.
can also do here a self, right? That will make sure that it is not even calling other lazy loaders event. But
Mm.
yeah, so now what we are doing is we are checking for the main container, right, in
Yeah.
the javascript, and we are checking for the current container, which will be somehow you need to set up in your component, right? So basically when offset will be increased, right,
Mm.
we will have id with least users offset, correct?
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it will be unique for all the components, right? Because we will gonna
Mm.
increase the offset.
Yeah, of course, the ID will always just change.
Yeah, so but it starts from the zero, right?
Mm. Yeah, from 0 and then 1, 2, and 3, and so on.
Yeah, so the zeroth one will be main component container
Mm.
where all the chats are actually visible,
Yeah.
right? And this component will be I mean what do you call it, hidden, or we can say they removed from the uh, see after what we do, let's say let continue more. After what we do, we just get the current container and move it to new container,
Yeah.
move every child to the new container, right?
Okay.
So what we do is when we have this, right, we maybe had 12 here and more 12 came, but it was in the current container, and what we did is we moved all, let me just uh, remove the hidden here, and let's say set, do we have sleep sleep, no, right? Do we have sleep?
I think it's a timeout, isn't it, or something in
Yeah,
JavaScript?
set timeout is there. So let's say
Yeah.
set timeout, and we can say 1000 seconds,
Mm.
right?
Yeah. I
Not
think
there,
move the code
here.
into.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, it is
Oh.
still fast. Or 1000 is 1 second, right?
Um. So if you write it in
Like
there,
this.
yeah, I think so. Let's try that.
Okay. Well, let me do one thing. I wanted to show just like how it's happening. Like let's delay 1 0,
Mm.
and what we will do is delay is equal to delay plus 200. That will be fine
Mm.
actually, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And then we just use the
So
name
we can
instead. Yeah.
see, I hope there are no errors in the
Maybe check
JavaScript.
for errors on the console if there's anything.
Yeah, we don't have,
Alright.
but I am not able to. Yeah,
Yeah. So in the console you got these.
I think what actually happened, there is a too many set timeout. So I think a browser got hang, kind of,
Mm.
right? So what we can do is, I think we can simply do one thing, which is, I don't know. Now I cannot do anything because it is lagging, right?
Mm.
So mm, we can put debug point, you know.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah,
Probably
and
best
this
there.
got actually hang, so I need to reload it. Because if you do see JavaScript front end work on the queue, right, on your browser. So whenever you do set timeout, it will put a job into the queue, kind of similar to Laravel jobs and
Yeah.
queues. So I think I need to just close this and start it again.
Mm.
Yeah. So now what we can do is we can try to simply go to the index. There is a lot of code. Uh, I think we cannot put reload it. Uh, Bit tricky because those JS things will be in the, I don't know, somewhere. Okay, here we have it.
Yeah.
This is the debug bar thing.
Yeah, because
Where
debug
those
file windows in.
JS code got gone? I just know that it actually getting moved to somewhere in uh somewhere. I guess I just don't remember, but I did it once. Which was something. Okay, yes. No way it is getting appended to this. Hmm. Okay, okay. You guys, you need to actually assume that what we are doing. So basically,
Yeah.
mm, uh, I will try to make a video on it later if you want. But yeah, right
Yeah.
now what we doing here is, and why we are adding this required animation is, so whenever you reload the components, right,
Mm.
from the Livewire, sometimes it take delay, right, and JS code runs before the actual HTML content is rendered, right. So this will make sure that your HTML content is rendered from the Livewire before we run this JS code. Okay. So yeah. So what we do is we just move everything to main component. So
Yeah.
basically, what will happen? I can still maybe little explain little bit from here, I guess. So what will happen here is whenever we do scroll, let me try to. I don't know if that gonna work, but let me just simply inspect it,
Mm.
and we okay we have this component over here, right, which has this, right,
Yeah.
and maybe I can do break on subtree modification, I don't know, yeah, right, and we're gonna do next, 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 next. Oh, okay, one more time. Let's see if we have HTML code over here. No, again, no, again, yeah. So now we have actually this HTML code over here, right?
Yeah.
And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move these all chats one by one, right?
Mm.
See, this is the current container, which is list
Mm.
users dash 36, right? Which is the
Yeah.
current offset. So right now we have all the chats over here, right?
Mm.
But when I do next, it is still there. And one more next, maybe. Oh, what happened? Demo gods are not with us or what? Okay. Oh, maybe. Wait. I think I understood this. Now it will gonna next. Do next. Why, man? Why? Or just stop the break? I don't know. Yeah. But you see this that the
Mm.
here we have those uh, components, right? Those
Yeah.
users. Why I don't know why it is not allowing me to do next somehow. Enter will work. What will work? Okay. Oh, it happened. So
All right.
right now you can see that those are already moved from over here to there, right?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Hmm. And what we do is we fire loading complete. I mean,
Mm.
we call the loading complete method of uh,
Yeah.
this, right? So what
Mm.
happened is it will remove, it will make loading false, right?
Yeah.
And it will increase the offset. So now it will start to look for new user. I mean, so whenever again it will come with this wire component, it will call
Yeah.
load component, right? And now it will have a new offset, and it will now
Mm.
render same dynamic component with user with
Mm.
name and new offset. So it will have now more new users.
Yeah.
I think now you understood. So now we
Yeah.
actually able to do true async, not true async, sorry, what we call it, true lazy loading, or we can say the
Yeah.
infinite scrolling in V3, right?
Yeah. No, that's great. That works better than the first example. So that's seems good.
Yeah. And now we don't have a performance problem. Now we
Mm.
don't have a semantic HTML issue, right?
Mm.
And now we don't even storing everything into the public property, and we are
Mm.
not loading all the users from the database with every scroll. So all the problems we solved, right?
Mm.
So this was for Livewire 3, right?
Yeah.
And how to do it with the Livewire 4? I don't know. Let's figure it out together.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Okay.
get on with a new project then.
Now we will just use this project with new
All right.
branch.
All
Let's
right. Fair
say
enough. We're just gonna upgrade it.
Livewire V4, and we will uh, let's say just go to the upgrade guide for. I mean, we don't have much things, so
Nah, it's
upgrading will
not
not
much.
be a
Yeah.
problem, right?
That shouldn't be a big deal.
So let's go to the beta. Yeah, upgrade guide, or I don't know. Even I can do one thing more as well if you want,
Mm.
which is we can create a new branch from the main directly. So we will
Mm.
have a blank project, and we can, I don't know if that is even required. Let's say composer requires beta,
Mm.
and yeah. So what we can do is navigate filling details, Dave Joss. Okay. Uh, yeah. Let's go to the composer JSON. Uh, let's say at the rate beta over here, and let's say composer update. This should work anyhow.
You
Uh,
the you may
yeah,
need to set in the composer file that you're okay with
yeah, beta.
beta. Yeah.
Wow, how it is saying that nothing
It's
to upgrade and nothing to install.
all right. That seems to work. That's great.
I haven't saved the file. I have saved the file. I don't know what happened actually. Oh, okay. I think now we have beta. Then am I doing the right way?
So
Okay,
um
Dave.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's probably yeah. Beta doesn't.
But why beta was working? I don't know. Okay, or we can do one more thing if you want. Is let's say just remove Livewire, right?
And then we just install it.
and just install the beta.
I think that failed because there was Livewire in the code. So
What?
I think that failed when you try to
Uh-huh.
remove it.
Oh, this? No, no, it's saying something else. We
If you go,
found Dave just failing test.
mm, so if
So
you,
basically, this is incorrect. So it is saying that we don't have uh, beta version. So we need to actually do
mm,
this one.
yeah, let's see if that works. That's weird.
I think that worked.
Yeah, maybe they need to update the the releases or the documentation I don't know so that it works. That seems a bit
Okay.
interesting. That
Yeah. So now we are more interested into. Uh, so we haven't actually done anything currently, right? So we
mm,
can actually we don't need to do this. I think and anything at all. I guess. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the installation maybe, and we will find this config stuff, right?
mm,
And we're gonna publish the config. And one
yeah,
simple thing I think we need to change is uh this is fine. Oh, okay. So what I need to want to do is I want to use old way, right?
mm,
Or maybe we can just create a new component. That will be fine as well, right?
yeah.
PHP partition make. I don't know what should I do. Let me just quickly check that. I think I remember that. So basically, if I this I don't want to change. This is I also don't want to change. Take 1 minute. We haven't tried like if it is working or not. I mean, if it is working already, why should we do such thing? So let's just open that. Uh, live fire, internet scrolling, URL, and most probably it is actually work. But now it's in the dark. Oh, we have error. Root tag is missing.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
When rendering a blade, we make sure you have root tag HTML tag. So we don't have that.
but I thought we had that.
We have that, right? So I
Yeah.
think it is something related to uh, most probably the this one. So let's go to the new features.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, and learn
Is it
more
to do
about
with
the
the file structure?
components. Yeah, and I think there is one thing. Should we go with this directly?
Yeah, we could go with
Hmm.
that architecture. Yeah.
Okay, or we actually had some problem as well, but I don't know. Let's do that.
Mm,
So basically, what we're gonna do is we will directly create new, and you can say v4
yeah.
or dot uh, users dot list, or we can say users list or users list. That's fine. Oh, list user. Oh, we are running different command actually. So yeah, this is final. This one.
Yeah. So
Yeah. What are you saying?
um, now we're gonna basically see if we can create a v4
V4.
component, and I guess we're just gonna change the root in here to use the v4 component as
Okay.
well.
Let's go to the V3. Array, I mean this one. And I
Yeah.
think we have route and Livewire users. Perfect. But here we're gonna share v port dot list users and make it pretty easy. Okay, new error. That's good.
Mm.
View app not found.
Okay. So
Okay,
um yeah, we would need to add in layout.
I think so. No auto imports, right? Oh my gosh, this is not a thing.
It's not doing very well. The auto completion is getting a lot of it wrong.
Driver attribute layout. I hope.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
finally.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So finally got a V4 component on. So now we just need to get the infinite scrolling on.
Copy things from the actual components
Yes.
which we had. One more import.
Yeah.
Later
Also
would
import the
like to
users.
copy this
Yeah, that makes
here.
quicker. Yeah.
Too much confusing. But I want to thanks Caleb that uh, why I want to thank him. He added this bold emoji, so we can actually get to know that it is the live wire component.
Mm.
Okay, somehow it is rendered,
Airing again. Oh no,
but
sorry, it's not airing.
it has something related to dark mode, and we don't have a dark mode support over here. Even
Mm.
is it? Oh, okay. Okay. So what I will gonna do is, mm, see, it is still
It's an
loading
error, I
system.
think. If you go down
I have
on the
removed the
page.
app layout
Mm.
fully, and it is still working.
Is it
Why?
catching or something?
Could be. Oh, now?
Try to scroll
Oh,
down. If you go back and scroll down.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's there. Even with that on. But like I say, try to say view clear. See if that's the case.
No, what I was thinking
Mm.
to do is, uh, so Livewire 4 will also have uh, that make layout button, I guess.
Mm.
Command. Oh no, no way. Wait, they removed the. Oh, here it is. Sorry, my
Oh
bad.
yeah.
So let's see if so we don't have layout over here now. We have outside. So
Yeah.
maybe we don't need to.
Now that would be easy if we could avoid that. Yeah. Look cleaner.
Okay, seems fine now, but still have error. Why?
Hmm.
Okay,
Try to.
okay. No, no. One more thing I should try is to. Okay. Mhm. I think I seen something which is in a upgrade guide or somewhere, or maybe the components and pages. Should we create like this?
We could make it as in a page folder, but makes it more structured, bit better organized.
Or maybe these are full pages by default, full page component.
Maybe.
So let's try to do that.
Oh, I got a question from Cuban Federal. What's your
Yeah.
experience slash first impressions with V4 so far?
Oh, so here we are trying V4 for the first time.
Yeah, I've not tried V4 at all yet, because I haven't had time to explore it. But I'm planning on doing a video on it, doing a course on it. But on my end with V4, the
Mhm.
reason why I haven't gotten around to it is because um, once it's more stable and can upgrade to the Dakota.com to use Livewire V4 instead of V3.
Mhm. Very wrong number. So problem is it is saying that list users is already exist. So
Mm,
still now now what? This one as well?
mm,
Okay, now still.
no.
Oh,
Oh yeah, maybe that needs to be deleted.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. So now this is pages, right?
Mm,
And I think there is nothing new. So what I can do is, right, completely, and I think I can remove this one. And what happened with this is, okay. Oh, yeah. So we need to go to the web.php. We can close this one. We can close this one. And let's try to first remove this and see if it directly take the pages. No.
mm.
So how to render the page? It said that you can create pages like this, right? Now go to the page sections. Okay, you need to prefix this.
Right.
And finally, a good error.
Not found. Yeah. Okay. So we don't need to return.
Why? Oh, we don't even need this, right?
No, we don't need to return.
Hmm.
We just need to mount in here. So you need to have a mounting function instead, because we're using Volt, aren't we? So we can get rid of the bit there. Now it will error out because the users isn't there. So we need to initialize that.
Yeah, understand. Let's see uh, what this says. Okay, render and this dot view. So we actually need to do this. Simple. So migration post process is good.
Mm.
But now again, this shouldn't be the problem now. What it is saying that undefined variable users. But we are passing users over here.
I don't know if you need to use the render method though when we're in a Volt component. I don't think you
This is not the
should.
world component.
Oh no, it's not. But I don't know if you should use render when you use it like that. So
Oh, it is fully from here, from the docs.
mm, yeah, but because you're loading in it's one file component. I don't know why I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Okay.
We don't. So if you try to
Hmm.
go back into the application and create an unmount, if we try to um do that instead, see what happens.
Hmm. So what you are saying?
So if you go to the VS Code, yeah, and if
Mm-hmm.
you try to just mount, so when it mounts the component, we said um,
Mm-hmm.
we create a public
But
users and then we set it
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. I totally understood what you are saying. But see,
Mm,
here they are doing this right on a render method. The render method will be called on every render, right?
mm,
Organizing the components while Livewire automatically discover this is the class base. Oh, is it so? Yeah, that is not the thing. What is there? Because it is beta. I don't know. They could have
mm.
problems.
Yeah, it's always difficult with beta sometimes trying to get it working. That's why I'm not adding it into my own production website yet.
Oh, that's fine. Uh, what is the lazy loading? Islands are there. Let's talk about islands directly.
Mm.
We
With
can also
islands, yeah.
have computed properties. And okay, again, then we named islands. Whose name is revenue? Oh, so yeah, understood. Okay, load more, page plus plus. Nice. Activities. So we are returning the activities directly. Island. Sh- Okay, let's try this way.
Mm,
So we just need to page. So what I will do is I will simply copy this one.
mm,
Do we need with pagination? No. So I will just copy this one, right? I will rename this to user simply. I need to. The one main problem is use computer. Yeah,
mm.
and that is solved. And we will
Yeah,
call it users,
yeah.
right?
Mm,
And now we don't need this offset stuff, right? And I think island users, right? Do we have island and yeah, and island? I'm trying for the first time, right?
mm.
So we will also check like how it is making issues or all everything,
Yeah.
right? And we don't need this now, but what we need is load more button for now. Let's see. And if I click append, load more,
Yeah.
wire
And
island feed will be the
mm.
users, right? And perfect.
All right.
But we still have errors. And this can be solved by hey. Oh,
Great. Branding.
nice. But now we can, I guess,
Just make sure
copy
we
this.
get the JavaScript in properly.
Yeah, yeah. I think that worked. But load work button is not working somehow. Okay.
So, do we have a load more function in the class?
We copied the
We
code.
do, yeah. And
Hmm.
recorded users, so that should work.
Yes, what are you saying?
I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking. So,
Hmm. By the way, we have this npm day
mm,
one.
no, so it's, yeah, well,
Oh, that use mini. This is pretty bad. Okay, so load more button is not working somehow. Wow. Okay,
oh, that,
something is fishy.
um, let me see.
Latest is pair page is there, computer property is there, page plus plus is perfect. I don't think so. If there is any problem with this,
Mm,
Island is users, right?
yeah, so island should be users. Check the JavaScript
Oh,
console in
okay.
case there's
Wait, wait,
something.
wait. Hmm. I think
Island users for each users.
what they have directly. Oh, oh. But why this load more is outside of the button? Isn't it crazy? Hmm. Do you think anything is there which we are missing or something like that? Hmm. Okay, let's go back
So
and read everything again. Maybe we are missing something. There is computer property.
go back
Uh,
to
yeah.
go back to your editor. I think you may need to append. No, you did that. So we have.
Okay. Is it something related to beta? If it
Well,
is, okay. Wait. One thing we are missing is we haven't checked the console,
mm,
and we don't have a problem at all into the console. What if we click on it? No. Okay. So what would I like to do is grab this button into the div
yeah,
and let. Oh.
that's still really weird. Go back to the end of the button.
Hmm. I knew it,
Yeah, that makes sense.
but this is still not working.
What
So let's
happens
see.
in the console when you click it though?
Nothing. Oh, nothing.
Oh,
I think.
and try to die dump. Yeah, try to die dump something. Okay, so it's not
It is not
even.
falling. So one thing we can do is mm, we can check if it is doing any network request.
Mm,
No,
no. What about console? Is there anything new?
nothing.
Okay, so if you go back to the editor,
Yeah.
and if
So
you go
we
back
have.
to the HTML down at the bottom, if you try to remove .append and just see if that works, in case that there's something wrong with that in Livewire.
Yeah, it works, but it is simply. Uh, so it is problem with the live wire.
That's what I'm wondering.
This is
If the append is broken, maybe that's it.
the functionality is broken. Let's try prepend. Or we haven't configured live wire yet properly.
Yeah, that could also be the issue.
Okay, on click.
Mm.
I think we are missing something for sure, but what it is, we don't know. Okay.
So what are we missing? So we
But
have
we,
the
if you
layout.
remove the append, if you remove the append, it works,
Mm. Is
right?
it just
So
a
if we
bug in V4 maybe?
what?
Is it just something to do with V4 maybe? The append. I'm wondering if
Yeah,
it's some.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe we
So,
should submit an issue on GitHub if it. I mean, we could try to create a new Livewire project outside of call and see if it works there. But if not, maybe we should submit an issue or try to submit a PR.
but yeah, there is nothing like issues on
Mm.
Livewire. Let me check. What is about? One thing also I can check is which is roadmap, and roadmap will have island. You know
Mm.
what I mean? I don't think append is still there is mode append. Wow, nice. you know.
Oh,
Okay,
that may be it.
we can try that. We can try that. We can say mode, right? And we can say append, right?
Mm.
And here what we can, oh, we don't need to change anything in the class. We can remove the append and
Mm.
we can remove this. And if that were unknown parameter mode, so okay,
Yeah, maybe that's not live yet. Maybe that's something you want to add in.
yeah, could be. Let's see. I think we cannot do much now.
No, I think we are a little bit stuck on this, unfortunately. It seems like we've hit
Yeah,
a roadblock.
but I mean that should work. I mean, or they should say that this is not
So,
implemented yet.
or maybe that's just some sort of error going on. I'm not sure. It just seems weird.
One thing we can do maybe, uh, but I don't think that is. You want to stretch it, or
Yeah, that's fine.
we just gonna check? things related to islands, right?
Yeah, so
So
features maybe?
basically, yeah, features. I was just looking for that features, and we will have islands and compiler is there. Mhm. Okay, this doesn't have anything for us right now. Handle islands. We'll have something, I guess. Islands.
Mm.
Island. Render island directive has rendered fragment islands. Mm, island mounting. Render skip island. Render island. Okay, this is something. Render island. Append is there. Stream island. Render island view with fragment encode. Store island mount if needed. Support has not much to do.
No.
Render. Okay, so we can see the JS part. This is the
Mm.
disk. So if you want to see the actual JS code, it will be here or somewhere, I guess. And the features, we will have
And
islands.
there's island.
Yeah. So if they have even created those operand stuff.
Depend bit. Yes, at the bottom.
Hmm,
There's something
is it
there at the else
created?
if. Else if
Oh,
equals
prepend append
append.
is there. Mhm. So it is
Mm.
actually mode. Oh,
Mm.
incoming metadata, which is mode, right?
Mm. Okay.
But I cannot see that directive. So where they actually, it will be in the directives. So let's
Mm.
find the directives, right? And island, is there island? Island? Sorry, can you see island?
Um, it's hard to see here now.
No, I don't
No.
think there is island. I hope we are looking into the correct. Yeah, it is the main, right? So main will be the beta. Beta will be the correct. So plugin. Uh, okay. Let's see if we have something here. Yeah, we have it. Hmm. Because okay, we are actually looking at the wrong file. We need to see
Oh yeah.
directives and a click directive,
Yeah.
right?
No. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because in a
So
click it will have a, even I cannot find a click. So wire clock, wire confirm, wire
what
start,
about?
body ignore.
Could it be in the index.js?
Oh yeah,
Sure, no.
could be.
But maybe that would be some
Let's
indication
see.
there.
No. Oh, this is crazy. Loading text. So okay, it could be outside. It can be outside. More store events. Hooks directive.js. Wildcard. Oh, I understood this. But wire current. Why don't we have this click stuff?
I'm just trying to find it myself. Yeah, I think this is
Interactions? Yeah. Is it?
mm, I think this may be stretching the stream out a fair bit though if we're gonna try to
Yeah.
get through.
Correct.
I think this is probably an issue in V4 beta. That's my suspicion, but I think we will need to we can look out of it. Look out and check out what's going on. Maybe we
Yeah.
can try to do another stream when V4 is a bit more stable.
Yeah, I think so because I'm not able to find those stuff anymore here.
Mm.
Okay, but I think we uh, created something for. We actually did some good stuff already, right?
Mm? Oh yeah, definitely. We did some good stuff in V3. It's just more V4 with getting that ready with Island, which is the idea is to try to use Island to optimize the and
Yeah,
tidy up how we do infinite scrolling. So we definitely need to do another video on that.
yeah,
I think that'll be um, a live stream we should schedule maybe for December or January, depending on um, how stable it is. Maybe we can do some debugging ourselves and figure out if it's on our end we're missing something really obvious, or if it is something to do with V4. And in that case, maybe we should do something to fix the
yes.
um, issue there. Wait for it to be more stable.
Oh, I had a lot of, I mean, what we call it? Uh, okay, let's leave it. But
Mm,
it should it could work,
mm.
but it didn't.
I think it's great to see when it does work, though, and see how it works. I am quite interested to see this idea
Yeah,
because it
but
will
I think
be,
this will gonna uh, make bit easier for everyone, right?
yeah,
So to
definitely. It should make
create
infinite scrolling easier by the looks of it.
nice. Okay, so
All right, then. Well, thank you very much for everyone that's been watching. If you have any questions before we head off, do leave them in the live chat and I'll do my best to answer. I see someone has asked, I feel LiveWire is complex for large projects. Is there any way to manage project efficiently and clean? That's a
yeah,
question from
yeah.
GFXRDS7.
So by the way, on Riverside you can also display the questions on the screen.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit new to using Riverside. I'm trying a new live streaming software, so it's actually not showing up. I think that's because I'm using custom RMTP. for streaming, so I think it's not showing up because when I click on live stream messages, it's only showing on the YouTube Studio app, but
Oh,
not in
yeah,
here.
understood, understood. Yeah.
So I can't
Okay.
do that yet. But I had some issues setting up the stream on Riverside, but yeah.
Okay. So what was the question? It was.
I feel Livewire is complex for large projects. Is there any way to manage it more efficiently and cleaner?
Um. Yeah. So basically, you have maybe you haven't seen the whole stream. So what we were doing is we have tried to use bit.js as well, right? So try to
Mm,
use bit of js. Also, do not fully depend on the livewire to render everything. You may don't put everything into the single component. Try to create small components and communicate with the events, right? So dispatch event from one component to another. So basically, if you have like filters and the listing, so make listing and filters different component, and you can dispatch event from the filters to I mean listing component. So it will not gonna re-render everything, right? It will
yeah.
just gonna re-render that particular component. So it will feel little bit more fast, right?
Mm,
Also try to use features like persist and kind of all features, right? So basically you can put make your components like footers and headers persist, so when you are navigating, those will not gonna re-render, right? So yeah,
mm,
but it's a server side re-rendering thing. So basically it will
mm,
re-render your HTML every time. So you need to make sure
yeah.
that you are not re-rendering your whole component if it is not needed at all, right?
Mm. That we got from Cuban Federal. Thank you. Would love to see more sessions live like this.
Yeah. Any more questions?
No, I don't think so. Think that's everything. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you
Yeah.
guys in the
Thanks
next
for
one.
having me. Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
Bye.